Happy 2025 everyone! Let's kick off this new year with a wish list that I also divided into the must buy list. I will explain the difference between these two categories, so keep on watching to find out which perfumes I want and which perfumes I plan to get in 2025. I would like to find out about yours, so comment down below and don't forget to check out the description box for more health information, as well as please give this video a huge thumbs up, as well as don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And once you're done with that, we can get started. So hello and welcome everyone to one of the first chatty episodes in 2025 in which I want to run you through my perfume wish list. Let's get started with the intense version of my Arabic signature scent, which is Teriaq. You've already heard me talking about this fragrance many times on my channel. It's a very popular perfume and I like that it is very contrasting. We have so many different notes in here, and first it is kinda tart and sweet at the same time. We have note of rhubarb in here that is marvelous, and it is dipped into honey syrup, so it is sugary sweet, and it has been one of the most complimented fragrances that I used to wear out. So this is my night out, date time type of fragrance that I've been having so much fun with, especially because in the dry down there is something deeper, darker, almost animalic, super sexy, long lasting, and I've been obsessed with it. So I really want to check out its intense version. I like the bottle design on the new one. However, I'm a little bit hesitant about the notes because there is a saffron that I typically shy away from. It's not my favorite note. Let me know how you feel about it, because I find it's very popular, but there is just something scratchy and unpleasant about saffron that I've noticed that doesn't work for me. And then there's also cinnamon with plum liqueurs. That sounds very intriguing to me, but since in the dry down we have some balms and amber, I think it's going to be somehow in the style of angel sheer, and I like that type of fragrance, but I hope the Teriaq Intense will offer a unique take on it. So just in case you've already tried out, because it's really hard to get your hands on some newer Arabic launches here in Germany, let me know how you feel about it, and let me know which one you prefer if you've already tried the original one. And I want to move on to a new release from Tom Ford, and this is Rose Exposed. I don't know if it's gonna be kind of like a relaunched version of the Russian leather. Thanks God they took that fragrance of the production. I really appreciate that, and I like their roses in the collection. However, I have one that I'm not the biggest fan of. It's Rose Prick, and the thing that bothers me about it is its sharp spiciness that is kind of sweet and a little bit heady, that it makes me dizzy. So I don't really like that, but mixed with something else, it's lovely. And since the bottle of the new one is kind of similar to this, I think it's gonna be kind of like a new addition maybe to the Rose line, because there are already a few of those, and this features violet, which I enjoy, rose water, so probably it's not gonna be as heavy-handed on the note of rose, and there is also black leather with the wood, so I think it's gonna be unisex, but I'm not ready to blind buy it, nor I think this is the fragrance that will blow me away. So it's on my wish list. I really want to try it, but we shall see how it turns out. Perfume that I probably won't buy, but I wouldn't mind if I get it as a gift or something. Yeah, right, Yana, you can dream about that. I'm talking about Guerlain's Pêche Mirage. Oh my god, I've been so obsessed with the note of peach last year, and it's one of my most favorite fruity notes. So in here it's with osmanthus, amber and sandalwood, and knowing Guerlain and that typical powderiness, I think this fragrance is gonna be awesome, and hopefully kind of similar to the stunning Mitsoko that I've been so inspired by this year. So yeah, I really want to get that fragrance, and probably I'll have better chances getting new flanker of Black Opium from Yves Saint Laurent, and I have nothing from this line, so maybe this new glitter edition will make its way into my collection. I'm very excited about it because it gets compared to my beloved Love Don't Be Shy by Kilian, and I hope that Orange Blossom in there is gonna be, you know, lively, but since there's also vanilla and marshmallow, which is like one of the most trendiest notes at the moment, I think it's also gonna be sweet and delicious, so we shall see. I have a great oil perfume dupe for Black Opium, which is a little bit too heavy for me personally, but that oil has just that note of pear that I miss in Black Opium. So let me know how you feel about this fragrance. For me, it has always been too much, but I'm looking forward to the glitter edition, and I don't know if it's gonna be my thing just because I haven't found Black Opium that I would enjoy, so it's on my wish list. We shall see, but since it's not gonna be the most expensive perfume in the world, maybe I will get it. Let's move on to the next perfume, and this is Lola by Marc Jacobs that I've already mentioned a couple of times on my channel. I'm here to talk about it again because last year I had kind of like this crave getting it, and I almost did, but then I decided to go on vacation, so yeah, don't come for me if I'm not getting more perfume. I hope it's understandable that I also want to enjoy some other things in life just than perfume, although I would totally understand if you couldn't relate. But anyway, Lola has been my signature scent back in the high school when I used to live in Ukraine, and I just associate great time and great period of my life with this perfume that is edgy, that's like spicy rose, so good. So maybe I will pull the trigger and get it in 2025, who knows, wish me luck. However, I don't think I will be getting Vanilla Sex from Tom Ford, yet it is still on my wish list because I have a dupe from One Perfumes and it's pretty much the same thing. And although I really love Tom Ford's vanilla fragrances, here is my favorite Vanille Fatale that also used to be on my wish list forever till I got it, and this still one of the top-notch vanillas that I would highly recommend, especially if you are into its darker side. That is definitely a must try. And this Vanilla Sex smells very powdery, but not to the point like it's dusty and heavy. I just like that it also has kind of like a milky side without being too lactonic. It's a perfect complex vanilla forward perfume, and I have a dupe for it, but still it's not the original thing, and there is just something about the original, like about Vanilla Fatale, that I can't forget. So yeah, that's it for Tom Ford's fragrances on my wish list. Now let's move on to something that I can't get off my mind, because Be My Cookie, first of all, lovely name by the brand Born to Stand Out, that I have this fragrance from. It is called Who Fucking Cares Dirty Rainbow. I believe it's a limited edition. Is so artistic and cool. I know the founders, I met them at the fair. They are kind of nice. I wouldn't say we are like best friends or whatever, because their stand used to be very crowded, so many people are interested in this concept, very catchy names, a little bit provocative, super fun for sure, but their fragrances are also kind of, yeah, very bold. Oops, I'm getting excited. They are very bold, and concept matches the fragrances, which I like a lot. This is one of the best leathery perfumes I've ever smelled, with saffron, by the way. So this brand is available at So Avant-Garde, and I haven't checked if Be My Cookie, if I can get Be My Cookie from there, but I have a discount. So in case you are interested in buying new fragrances, feel free to use my discounts. They're all down below. So check out the links, because, you know, why not to save on a great niche fragrance, especially the one that I recommend, and get something new for your collection. So that's just like a kind reminder. I hope you don't mind, because, you know, I get a commission, and that's lovely, because then I can invest into a new perfume that I can share with you my thoughts on. So anyway, what's so special about Be My Cookie? First of all, I love Gourmand perfumes. I like sweet fragrances. I even like when they are edible. I know that it's not everyone's cup of tea, so I would like to find out if you don't mind smelling like a cookie, because probably that's what this fragrance is promising. And there's this castoreum with ketone, so I think it's gonna be quite animalic, and I'm just curious how that is gonna smell against the cookie vanilla with the raspberry. That, you guys probably already know, is my favorite berry note, because last year I put together like a fantastic, mind-blowing, extremely long top list of raspberry fragrances, and in case you missed it, you definitely need to watch that after this. But yeah, Be My Cookie, should I get it? Shouldn't I? Let me know in the comment section. And the final fragrance on my wish list, and I almost bought it last year, and I'm still so curious about Fig Me Up by Mancera. I like this brand. I really like their vibe. One of my most favorite perfumes from it is Velvet Vanilla, because it reminds me just a little bit of Guerlain's, was it Angelic Noir, I'm not quite sure, but this is fantastic, creamy, smooth vanilla that smells sunny, just like summer does. And it is also juicy, so there is just something sparkling and fresh about it. And I sampled their previous fig perfume, which was fresh. This one has a fair amount of fruity notes, like of course fig, but there is also plum and rhubarb. So those are interesting notes, especially mixed with some of my most favorite ones like violet and sandalwood. There's even toffee in there. However, there are also some notes that I'm not sure if they are gonna be safe for me to blind buy this fragrance if they happen to be more noticeable than the ones that I hope are gonna be more focused on. Anyway, I'm talking about geranium. This is not my favorite note because it's a little bit too metallic. It's a little bit like rose, but it smells more herbal, and I don't really like that. It can be too sharp, especially with oud, with tobacco, I don't know. Just in case you sampled or tried out this fragrance, let me know which notes you can smell most of. However, I have one Mancera perfume that is on my to buy list for 2025, and that's our transitioning part into that category of fragrances. And number one on it is actually this perfume Of the Wild by Mancera that I've smelled a couple of times and loved it for the fruity powderiness. There is something decadent and at the same time modern about this fragrance, and I don't know if you'd be interested in like maybe an episode on the strawberry fragrances, because I feel they are gaining popularity, and this is my prediction that this is gonna be note that will replace maybe a raspberry or pear that used to be popular back in the days. I think it's gonna be time for strawberry. So let me know how you feel about that. And where's Mancera? There is Montale. Let's talk about some of their perfumes, one of which is actually on my way to me, so I hope to get it real soon. Stay tuned for my review. I've been promising you an updated top list of my Montale's favorites for a while. Hopefully that's gonna happen in 2025, but I still want to get a couple of their perfumes, and Bubble Forever is on my wish list because I love that it is juicy, it's sparkling, we have so many flowers in them, they're sweet, but not gourmand. This is like a sweet, not gourmand perfume, and I just liked it so much. So hopefully I'll get it maybe for the springtime. However, perfume that I think is going to be great for, you know, right after winter, so like beginning of spring, is Palatine from Parfums de Marly. I like this brand so much. I have two of their fragrances. Oriana is fantastic. It's like a berry take on Love Don't Be Shy. If you like that and you're a fan of berry notes, I would recommend you this perfume. And Valaya has been my yearly champion. This is one of my signature scents, one of the most complimented perfumes of the year. It performs amazingly. I've been wearing non-stop, especially in the summertime. There is something about this clean and very effortless, at the same time catchy scent that is so beautiful and sensual. I absolutely love it. And Palatine is also one of those calmer perfume that doesn't scream. It is soft with violet, with musk, with some other notes, and I tried it just once, but I really want to get it, so hopefully that will happen to me. And now let's just change up the subject and talk about something deep and dark and maybe even a little bit vintagey, because I associate Chypre style of fragrances with, you know, like yesteryears. They are not in at the moment, but I feel they are classy, right? Are they classy? Please, Team Chypre, support me. Let me know about your favorite one, because guys, now I want your attention. Now I actually want your feedback, so please go in the comment section and let me know if you would be interested in me going through different perfume genres, perfume categories like Chypre fragrances, fougères and stuff like that, and share with you my favorites, maybe talk about classics and cult perfumes. And for that video, because I've had it on my mind in 2024, but it got so busy that I just postponed it to 2025, so I hope that this year I'll actually produce that content that you will get most value of. So please don't hesitate, just share under all my videos your emotions, your feelings, and also your requests. So for that video, I want perfume from the brand Healy, James Healy, and I remember trying out his Chypre 21 that actually made me like really appreciate this whole genre. There is just something about that fragrance that is so nostalgic. So it is on my to buy list, and now on a whole different spectrum of things. We've already spoken about my wish Arabic perfume. Now on my to buy list, it's not like the one that will break the bank. I'm talking about Lattafa's Noble Blush, and I got burned by the Honor and Glory. Oud Honor and Glory, this is like one of the worst fragrances to me personally. I know that a lot of people love it, but that's not my thing. However, I have high hopes, and I always do for Arabic perfumes, but they're hits and misses for me. If you want, you can check out the video in which I shared with you some of my successful blind buys and the ones that were total flop. But I want Noble Blush because of the name and the bottle and the notes. We have rose milk with meringue, almond, vanilla, musk, and sandalwood to be the prettiest thing ever. This is how I imagine it in my head. Probably you've already tried. If you tried, please tell me that it's like the fragrance that I need in my life, because it's still not available in Germany. I don't know where to get it from. I guess if I could, I'd already do that. Okay, talking about gourmands, this has been one of the most popular perfume styles in 2024. I don't think that gourmands going anywhere in 2025. Probably they're going to be bigger than ever. I've already put together some great top lists featuring some of my most favorite fragrances that are sweet, that are gourmand, that are delicious. So if you're in that mood, then check them out. I want to talk about something affordable, and this brand was one of the discoveries for me last year. It is Theodoros Kalatinis from Greece, and I loved his lemon tart. This fragrance is so pretty. It's like lemon tart with some fluffy musk. Absolutely gorgeous. And I will tell you the secret. I'm working on a pistachio best of episode, and for that I want his fragrance that is called Pistachio, I believe, latte. So I guess it's gonna be like this creamy milk pistachio that has been making rounds in perfume community, because there's condensed milk and I love condensed milk. I want this perfume to be sweet to the max, but there are so many other fragrances in his line that I knew I haven't tried and I really want to, like his cotton candy, bubblegum, cinnamon rolls, the list goes on, but pistachio latte is the one that I will get for sure. I'm not sure if I'll get Guidance by Amouage, because by this time it's not embarrassing, but like I always say, oh, it's on my wish list, I still want that perfume, it's the best, and I stand by that. But you know, I have some alternatives, like this super inexpensive Zara's fragrance, Stella Amber, that is one of the most worn signature scents of the year for me. And in my personal opinion, this Amber collection from Zara is not only the best of 2024, but one of the best that they've ever launched, because all fragrances in there are so beautiful, especially this one, because it smells exactly like Guidance. There is this beautiful, creamy, smooth as menthos and very nice, I don't know, just ethereal woodiness, and I love it. And it is obviously so way more affordable than Guidance, but maybe I just need that fragrance to have it in my collection and to move on to the last but not least perfume that I was feeling very strong about last year. I almost bought it, but then of course I snapped and then got into something else. But I really want, for especially like colder seasons, probably I'll get Tom Ford's Coffee Rose really soon. And I guess that's why I don't need you know, these more expensive exclusive privé roses, because although this Coffee Rose is more for like mass market, the price is lower, I find the quality is top notch, and it's like this cool, almost patchouli rose that smells so good, especially in the dry down. And I noticed that some perfumes really need time and multiple wears, so I had a sample of it and I just love it very much. So I wanna get that, wish me luck. Let me know your thoughts and perfumes you dream about in 2025. Maybe something that I inspire you to try. Anyway, I wish you all the best for 2025, and of course I would really appreciate if you could give this video a huge thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. Please comment underneath my videos, because just that way they can get out there, and I highly appreciate your time spent here with me. So make sure to follow me on the social media, shop perfumes with my discounts. All the information is down below, and thank you so much for watching. Stay cute, smell good, and we'll see each other next one really soon. Bye guys.